Hey friends, I'm Natalie Carey. I've been a certified personal trainer for over 13 years. I specialize in corrective exercise and women's fitness, and I just passed the PPSC's Functional Kettlebell Training certification. So I'm going to talk about the pros, cons, who it's for, and whether it's worth the money. Let's talk about the basics of the certification. This is the Functional Kettlebell Training certification. You are going to learn all of the foundational kettlebell movements, except for the Turkish getup, and how to coach them. You're gonna end up spending 16 hours in person with the instructor over the course of 2 days. During that 16 hours, you are moving almost the entire time. Yes, there is some talking about how to do the movements, but it's really more like, here's how to do the movements, now go practice. Here's how to do a variation of that movement, now go practice. It's like constant movement. You will be tired. Bring snacks, bring hydration, make sure you get enough sleep during the weekend. Leading up to that practical, I studied an hour per week for 2 months to get through all the videos on their training hub, and you will spend the full 2 days in person doing the training. I would say that the real time investment leading up to this certification is their recommendation that you spend 3 to 4 times a week building up your stamina with kettlebell exercises before you go into those 2 full days. That was really important. What are the costs associated with this certification? At the time of this video, the course was about $1,000. They seem to have discounts if you book it earlier though, and I live in San Francisco where it was held, so I didn't have to pay to travel, and they do offer this course in multiple locations, so check out their website, which I'm gonna link below, to find a location near you. What are some of the prerequisites going into this course? Is it beginner friendly? Do you need to have prior experience as a trainer? Technically, there are no prerequisites, and you don't have to be a coach to take this certification, but I think you'd probably want to have some interest in kettlebells if you're going to sign up for this. If this info is helpful so far, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, let's keep going over the certification. If kettlebells have never interested you, I would say probably invest some of your own time playing around with them, checking out some videos online to figure out if they're even something that you want to learn how to do. From a personal perspective, I've been working with kettlebells for many years. I definitely love working with them with clients, and this really helped to bolster my knowledge, make me feel more confident in coaching them, but it's a lot of information, and if I had no experience going into it working with kettlebells, it might be a little bit much. Let's talk about what you're gonna learn. You will go over foundational kettlebell exercises like swing, clean, snatch, squat, press, all that good stuff. They do not go over the Turkish getup in this certification. And to me, the most helpful items were learning in more detail how to perform and coach kettlebell swing, which is so great for our clients. Let me know in the comments what I missed. There is so much in this course to remember, so I'm sure I forgot some stuff. The emphasis in this course that I was really drawn to going into it, and also impressed by it, is that people need different options. The idea is very much that people have differently shaped bodies, different levels of skills, and it was about teaching us as coaches how to adjust our teaching to accommodate that instead of just saying, this is the one right way to do an exercise. What do you have to pass in order to get your certification? So there is a short written exam that you can take before or after the in-person training. It's based on the information in the videos. It's pretty straightforward and sensible. You'll get it if you watch them and do your homework. Things that I loved about this certification were it's very clear on the messaging that there are multiple right ways to approach and teach an exercise. Many of the cues helped me to improve my own form and exercises that I've been working on for years. Looking at you, single arm clean and snatch. They've also really helped me to coach my clients. And I loved that they pushed us to train forehand and also to train with wrist guards. And I think they were really realistic about that physical demand of working with the kettlebells skin to skin for those full 2 straight days. Let me know in the comments what you loved from the certification if you've taken it already. Things that I didn't love. I would say that the online hub where they have all of their videos and study information, it feels a little bit disorganized. Sometimes I wasn't sure if I had finished a module, or I would think that I had, only to discover that there were a bunch more links underneath the main video that I hadn't seen. It felt a little thrown together. I will say the videos had a lot of information in them that was very helpful. Some of the videos felt a little long-winded, but I do just think they were trying to give as many coaching options as possible so that we can help our clients be successful. Who I think this certification for and who it's not for. I think if you are a coach or a fitness enthusiast who is already working with kettlebells in some capacity, this is a really great certification. I think if I had taken it in my first year or two as a personal trainer, it might feel a little bit overwhelming, but that's just me. I have done a lot of workshops, classes, and personal practice with kettlebells. This certification assumes you already have at least a beginner working knowledge of kettlebells. I would say if you've never worked with kettlebells before, you might want to explore some of those exercises on your own, like check out some YouTube videos, maybe even go to the YouTube channel of PPSC to see what they coach. Try to learn it on your own, play around with it a little bit, see if you even like kettlebells. I felt like there were a handful of people in the course that had never used kettlebells before, and I was kind of wondering, like, how are they going to apply all of this brand new information to their clients and their own training? I felt like it might be a little bit overwhelming if you had zero kettlebell experience. Would I recommend this certification? Yes, definitely. Honestly, I would. I thought it was really helpful. I loved this certification. The in-person training, so fun. I've been applying all the information that I learned. However, if you're putting in this many hours as a personal trainer and you're paying $1,000 for continuing education, I expect that that certification is going to fulfill the full 1.9 CEUs for my NASM requirement. This only fulfills 1.6. And then you kind of left being like, well, what am I going to do for that remaining 0.3 that I need to fulfill? However, that might not be the certification's fault. That might be logistics on NASM's end and on the other certifying board's end. That might not have to do with the cert. My tips if you're preparing to take this course: get yourself wrist guards, train ahead of time, use chalk. You do need to be training several times a week with the kettlebell in order to prep for the physical demands of the certification. I would also say you're gonna wanna bring snacks, you're gonna wanna stay hydrated, maybe change your clothes halfway through the day so that you feel fresh and comfortable. Whatever you need to do to make yourself physically prepared for 2 full days. You will be moving the entire time. Please let me know in the comments if this video was helpful, if you have questions about the certification because you're thinking about taking it, or if you already took it and I missed something that you want to add in that you think would be helpful for other people to know. That'd be great. I'm Natalie Carey. I offer one-on-one coaching through virtual and in-person training. If you liked this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, go over there because I've got kettlebell workouts that are appropriate for beginner and intermediate learners. Thanks for being excellent to yourself today.